Hello friends, welcome to another exciting episode of Let's Play Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. We are of course here outside the Pokemon Mansion for Pokemon viewings. Very fun. Like I said, we won't spend too long here, but I do want to check it out. And I have brought Swinoob out again. And Swinoob roared. Good Swinoob. I did look up between episodes to see if Mischievous can learn any status moves. And it turns out it can only learn Thunder Wave and Will-O-Wisp. And both of them it learns by TM. Unfortunately, both of the TMs are only available either at the Battle Tower, or whatever it's called, which is in the post-game, or in the Underground, which is very random and costs a bunch of those little orb things that you mine. So, as much as I'd really love to learn either Thunder Wave or Will-O-Wisp and use them on a Pokemon and then use Hex and do a ton of damage, that would be awesome. That'd be so much fun. I just don't want to spend like a whole day farming in the Underground trying to find it. So, what I'm going to do instead, or what I did do instead, was head to the department store and pick up some more TMs. So what we're going to do is teach those TMs to Mischievous and give her some really good coverage. One of those is Dazzling Gleam, a fairy type attack. 80 base power, and of course affects both opponents in a double battle. We'll get rid of Confuse Ray, since unfortunately Confusion does not count as a non-volatile status condition. It is a volatile status condition. And Mischievous cannot learn Hypnosis. Maybe as an egg move, but at least not normally. I also bought, what did I buy? TM29, if I can find that. There it is, Psychic. Another very strong coverage move Mischievous can learn. And the ironic part here is that we're actually teaching Mischievous 4 pretty good moves by the end of this. Hex will still be its stab move, at least until it learns Shadow Ball, quite a while from now. And I have one more coverage move, which is going to be Thunderbolt. Good old TM24. So I figure while I was at the department store, I'll go ahead and buy that, and it'll be a little bit better than Shockwave. 90 base power instead of 60, so pretty good. But even though we have 4 really good diverse coverage moves right now, all of which are, besides Hex, pretty much endgame moves, ironically, I did some calculating on the Pokemon type analysis calculator I mentioned before. Actually, while we're here, I'm going to go ahead and teach Strength to Swinoob, because I don't really know what I'm saving it for. And we have 2 of them, I think. And I feel like Swinoob could probably use a good move. Alright, let's get rid of, I think we have Flail right now. Yeah, we'll get rid of Flail and we'll learn Strength. Might come in handy at some point. And it turns out that if you want to maximize the amount of Pokemon that Mischievous is super effective against, Ghost, Fire, Rock, and Grass are actually the coverage moves you want. Who is this person? Oh, another officer hiding there. Yeah, I might come back off screen and face those guys at some point when it's nighttime in-game. But first, a double battle. I'd like to begin now. Are you quite prepared? I'll have you know my Pokemon sleeps on a fancy imported bed. Okay, I didn't really want to know that, don't really care, but yeah. Why am I not surprised that he is a rich boy? Baneri and Luxio. Alright, now let's hope this Luxio does not have Intimidate. Oh, it does. Poor Swinoob cannot catch a break here. But I guess the bright side is that Luxio is electric type, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, let's use... Decisions. Let's use Icicle Spear on Luxio, and because of Stab, Hex will do the most damage even without a status condition. Yeah, none of my moves will be super effective, so we'll use Hex on Luxio as well, because I think it's definitely the bigger threat here. As you can tell, Swinoob actually has a decent defense stat, as long as it's not being attacked by like a very powerful, super effective move like Razor Leaf, or Bubble Beam, or anything like that, or Magical Leaf, whatever it was. And actually, those are special moves too. And because Luxio is fainted, Icicle Spear is redirected into Baneri. Hit 3 times, not bad. Alright, let's do, I think Rock Smash should probably finish off Baneri no problem, and we'll throw in a Thunderbolt for good measure. And down goes Baneri. Good job, guys. Critical hit, but that really didn't matter. Level 24. Good job, Sinnoh, moving on up in the world. Hopefully we get lots of money from beating these two. Oh, how very impressive of you. Humph, there's an unseemly sense of desperation about you. Well, somebody's bitter. That actually wasn't too much money considering they're supposed to be like a very rich couple. But I do enjoy a good double battle nonetheless. These Dragonite statues, it's pretty cool. Alright, let's go inside and see what's going on here. This is the way out to the trophy garden. The garden is open for all visitors to enjoy. However, please beware, wild Pokemon may appear in the garden. That's okay, we'll check that out in just a minute, but let's check out the mansion itself first. I'm not loafing off, I'm taking a personal break. Okay. I was hoping maybe there'd be some trainers in here, but looks like it's just the maid's quarters. Nope, another commercial for the Pokemon Center. I can catch Pokemon in the trophy garden. Oh, we got a Sooth Bell. Like she said, that is an item, a held item that will make your Pokemon's affection go faster, but I'm not going to use that because I'm sure their affection will get maxed out by the end of the game regardless, and as we said, I'm not in any hurry to give them any great amount of affection. They'll get there, but ooh. Let's check the trash can because you never know when it might have leftovers. Or a burn heal. Don't know who would throw out a perfectly good burn heal, but more for us. And this point is secret and off limits. Not sure if that's like a room that's always off limits or maybe you can access it later. I do remember that I think in the post game you can catch a lot of national dex Pokemon here, actually including Eevee. This is where you get Eevee from, but you can only catch a few regular, boring Sinnoh dex Pokemon before that point in the game. And this must be Mr. Backlot, the owner, or one of these two guys here, both with very interesting mustaches. Hello, hello! Welcome to my opulent mansion. Ahem, there's a lot for me to be proud of inside and outside of this home, but what makes me the most proud is my trophy garden in the back. Why bother traveling afar when Pokemon are attracted to my garden? They come to me. You're welcome to join them and marvel at my garden. We'll check it out, but I'm not too optimistic here. Oh, this guy's the butler. Very nicely dressed for a butler. Master actually quite enjoys showing his prized garden to strong trainers. I guess this is his personal security guard. Please refrain from touching the statue. It's a very expensive looking book on Pokemon and some vases and plates and rocks and other shiny baubles that aren't really that interesting. Expensive, I'm sure, but not interesting. Alright, we will find 2 Pokemon, I've decided, and then we will be on our merry way. Because there are Psyduck who are very much in need of medicine, and I do not want to keep them waiting. I know when I have a headache, I definitely want to get rid of it as soon as possible. Thankfully, I don't get headaches very much, but as I get older, we'll see what happens. Alright, Staravia. Probably should have used a potion, but Staravia is a lower level, and it is weak to ice, so this actually should be a pretty good matchup for Swinoob here. And will this be enough? Yes, it will. Good job, Swinoob. Get some decent XP for that. And we'll do one more just to get a little bit of a sampling of what kind of Pokemon are in this garden here. Also, for a trophy garden, I don't really see any trophies. Were there trophies down here that I missed? Nope. Oh. Didn't mean to go back inside. There are statues inside the building, which you could say are trophies. I guess the Pokemon themselves are the trophies, but they're not really his Pokemon, so I'm very confused here. Alright, Kricketune is a bug type, so yeah, let's stick with Icicle Spear. Oh no, ate my Figgy Berry. Well, I guess the good news is it ate it. Oh, okay, double good news. One good news is that it ate it at the very first turn before it took any damage, so it didn't actually heal from it. But also, because of the taste, it was confused. So these rare berries here are actually proving a bit fortuitous. And hey, look at that, 4 times in a row. Good job, Swinoob. See, I told you guys he would hit his stride. It just took him a little bit longer. And let's go ahead and use, I think I still have some Oran berries we can use. Yeah, we'll use 4 of those just to get rid of them. I will be doing some citrus berry farming off screen, and then we can use a lot of citrus berries to heal. But in the meantime, we'll have to make do with aurum berries. Unfortunately, you can't use figgy berries in the lake outside of battle. I did give that a try, but it was not to be. Alright. Actually, before we go on to the Psyducks, I know I don't want to keep them, not keep them waiting, but I want to make sure we've actually explored everything there is to explore on this route here. Just in case there's any cool TMs or held items or anything like that. Oh, a little flower garden. Very pretty. Alright. Let's run through here. Good, made it. I see some trees over there. And an elixir here. More underground vents. Alright, I'm going to use a repel now though because I see a lot of grass ahead. And I really don't want to do any more wild battles. In fact, let's use a super repel. Alright, and did we heal up after that last battle? Yes. I remembered healing, I just didn't remember if we had done a battle before or after that. And these seem like a pair of rangers. Protecting the natural environment. Good for you guys. But that's not going to stop me from trouncing you in a Pokemon battle. Ooh, Prinplup and Aipom, okay. Things are getting interesting now. Luckily we can use Thunderbolt against Prinplup. And I guess that leaves us to use Icicle Spear or Rock Smash. I'm going to go with Icicle Spear against Aipom. Alright, and Mischievous is the fastest on the field. Go Mischievous. And a one-hit knockout. One of the benefits of being able to access so many cities this early in the game is that you can access the department store. And the department store always sells good TMs. Oh, Psybeam. So Psybeam is actually a pretty good move, except for the fact that we already know Psychic, which is pretty much a better version of Psybeam. So I do kind of feel like, and this isn't something that's new to these games, just in general, I do kind of feel like they make some of the really good TMs available in the department store that they should probably hold off on. Like, I'd be kind of okay with like Blizzard and Fire Blast and Thunder because they at least have a mischance. Although even then I feel like, or maybe they should just like cost more so you really can't buy that many, but between having access so early and having so much money in the game, your Pokemon can learn some really good attacks kind of before they're supposed to, in my opinion. And this is from somebody, let's use Ice Shard, that should be more than enough. This is from somebody who remembers the day when like Flamethrower was not a TM. Like in the original games, you only got one Thunderbolt and one Thunder and one Ice Beam and one Blizzard, which made my Pokemon Red Let's Play really interesting. I had to be very strategic in where I use my TMs. But I remember the days when Flamethrower came out, and I think Thunderbolt and Ice Beam as well, as move tutor moves from the Game Corner in Pokemon Crystal. And if you wanted to move a Pokemon with Flamethrower, like say a Dragonite, you had to trade it over to like a Crystal version. We'll use Strength here because it's our only evenly effective move. Although I think Thunderbolt might knock out Meryl before then. You had to trade it over to a Crystal, spend like all day trying to get coins at the Game Corner. It was like 4,000 coins for Flamethrower. Then you could teach it to Dragonite. If you wanted to use him like a red version, you could then trade him back to the red version. You guys might not know this if you didn't play the original games, but Gen 2 you could actually trade back, you could go in the time machine and trade Pokemon backwards to Generation 1 games, the original Red, Blue, and Yellow games, which I believe is the only generation you could do that. I don't think in any of the newer generations you can trade to a previous generation. It's one way only. And we faced this guy already, okay. So yeah, I think we've actually kind of came to our stopping point there. Yep, oh there's an item over here we missed. And a Night Watchman, but we won't face him because it is not night. How do you, oh maybe you have to use Surf. You probably have to use Surf to get that item. Alright, well in that case I think we've seen what we came here to see. I'm going to hold off on healing Mischievous, hopefully that's not a mistake. I don't think we can fly right there, can we? Nope. Alright, well in that case we'll fly to Solaceon Town, which is probably the closest Pokemon Center. And in that case I might just duck inside real quick and heal up our Pokemon. Get some more power points back and get our health back. See how Nurse Joy is doing. Is it just me, or is she wearing a different color, like, apron? Or I guess not apron, I guess the dress under the apron, but I thought they were like pink or purple or something, but maybe I'm just thinking of her hair. They were probably always blue. Alright, and there are some berries. You can see how slow the citrus berries go. I planted that one yesterday, I'm pretty sure, like 24 hours ago, and it's still growing. Not yet. We might use... Whoops, need to get on the bike. We might use, excuse me, Sinnoh, a repel in a bit, but for now, we'll make do with that one. Do we face those trainers over here ever? I want to say we did, right? Now I'm second guessing myself. Let's check them out just to be sure. That's annoying. Gotta get off the bike, gotta get on the bike. Yeah. Oh, their mom's a twin too. That makes sense. A lot of times twins tend to run in families. Alright, Psyduck, your medicine delivery is here. I feel like, what was that dog? Bolto? That delivered the medicine? The Psyduck are standing firm. They aren't inclined to move at all. Would you like to use the secret medicine? Yes, I would. They are cured of their chronic headaches. Yay, I'm glad. Poor Psyducks. And off they go, and at last the route is clear. One little straggler there. And there's Cynthia again. Wait, so if she was coming here herself, why didn't she just keep the medicine with her? Maybe she was testing our character? That has to be it. Oh good. You used the secret medicine I gave you. Psyducks are known to suffer from chronic headaches, but no one's been able to figure out what triggers the headaches. Oh yes, can I ask you a big favor? I want to deliver this old charm to my grandma in Celestic Town. I know there are some rare Pokemon between here and Celestic Town, so it will be worth your while to go. Press X for doubts. Which one's X? There we go. Yes, I will certainly go though, Cynthia. Again, tempted to say no to see what she says, but I'll say yes. My grandma has this sort of bossy air about her. I think you'll recognize her right away. Yes, I'm sure you will. She's the elder of Celestic Town. As for the location, look on your town map, you can't miss it. Okay, I'm counting on you. See you again down the road. Yeah, well, we already know the way, so I'm not going to check the town map. But that's right, her grandparents live here, and not the other house that we saw before. So we will see a few wild Pokemon here before I use repels, because I want to test her theory that there's rare Pokemon here. So far we found a Geodude, which is definitely not rare. Let's go ahead and fight it though, because even though we only know physical attacks, at least they're super effective, so this might not be too tough. Yeah, there we go. Ah, critical hit. So that goes to show you just how high Geodude's defenses are. But not tough enough. And yay, level 25. Endure. No, I think we already forgot Endure, so we will keep our old moves. Actually, no, that was Endeavor, but I'm not going to learn Endure. And I think, unfortunately, Swinub evolves fairly late in the game. Oh, a Ninja Boy, that's cool. Haven't seen one of those yet. I'm one of the Ninja Trio. Being discovered means I must battle. Alright, that'll be fun facing these Ninja Boys. Now, usually they have, like, poison types or, like, maybe some bug types. But this one has a Geodude, okay. I was about to say, a lot of the Pokemon they used in the previous region in Hoenn don't exist in the Sinnoh deck, so I'm curious to see what they're going to use instead. Alright, well we know we can defeat a level 19 Geodude. Let's see if we can defeat a level 23 one. It's funny, I can remember the level of the Pokemon we just faced, but I can't remember whether or not we healed 2 minutes ago. Just funny what the brain chooses to encode. And hey, 4 hits in a row. Not a high chance of that, but I will certainly take it. And Geodude is down. Let's see who's up next. A couple more level ups there. Another Geodude. Alright, I'm really hoping his third Pokemon is not Geodude as well. If so, this will be a pretty boring battle. Can we get one more? Nope, only 3 that time. That's a little more normal though. And Rock Throw. That will be evenly effective because Rock is good against Ice, but not good against Ground. Yeah, Mamoswine is a really cool Pokemon, and I've always wanted to train one, but it does have a lot of weaknesses. Fighting, Fire, Grass, Water, Steel. So yeah, 5 weaknesses, and I don't think I missed any, but I could have. It's a decent amount. Mainly comes from it being ice type, but the ground also contributes to that as well. Alright, well, 3 Geodudes. Let's see how many hits we do this time. That's 3. Can we get one more? Yes! Awesome. Alright, that'll save us some time and save us some health as well. Alright, we're getting there, guys. Slowly but surely. I concede defeat. It's a weird little, like, purple unitard thing he has on there. Alright, let's use a couple more Orim Berries, because that's what they're there for. And... oh, look at that. Exactly 3. Alright, I see an item here. But first, another wild Pokemon. Another Geodude. Okay, we'll do one more wild Pokemon. And if we don't find that one, then I'm going to say Cynthia is a liar. And we will use a repel so we can kind of make it to Celestic Town. Hopefully by the end of the episode. I don't remember how long this route is here. Oh, only 2 times. Oh well. Roll out. Another rock type move. Does more damage the longer you use it. I probably should have just run away, but I was like, well, it's weak to our ice attacks. Maybe some easy XP. Normally, Icicle Spear cannot hit just one time, but obviously it can if you knock out the Pokemon. Hyper Potion, okay, we will save that one. Alright, let's see if we can find the other 2 ninjas and maybe a rare Pokemon. No, Kricketune. Okay. Yeah, I think Cynthia has no idea what she's talking about. I don't see any rare Pokemon here. I mean, I guess they would be rare, so maybe they're just like, you know, rare spawns as well. That would make total sense. But, yeah. I'm not going to worry about it. I already know what our teams are and where to catch them, and we have one more member to catch for each team. And if I remember correctly, one will be right before the 5th gym, or right before the 6th gym, and one will be right after. So, little ways to go, although it won't be too long now. We're already past the, we're about to fight the 5th gym in the not too distant future. Alright, Kricketune is faster. Will an Ice Shard be enough? Let's try it. It's going to be really close. Yes, it is! Awesome. Alright, we're not going to use that Hyper Potion we just got, but maybe I'll use a Super Potion. Let's see, we have one more regular potion, but that won't be enough. Super Potion should just be enough. Oh, 60! Interesting, so they decrease fresh water and increase Super Potion. Some of the decisions are really weird. Not really good or bad, I would say, just weird. And I think I see another Ninja Boy down there. Alright, let's use a Repel and then we'll go face him. I'll have to buy some more Super Repels between episodes. Yep, there he is. I'm one of the Ninja Trio, same thing. It's funny, I thought I saw something weird in the grass when I first walked in here, but then I thought it was just like an empty patch of grass, so I didn't say anything, but it turns out it's their shiny green hair, which looks suspiciously like grass. Which I'm sure is intentional. Sometimes Ninja Boys will have different disguises. Okay, Zubat, that's a little more like it, and Zubat will be weak to our ice attacks, which is awesome. Of course, Zubat are also pretty fast. Now Astonish is Ghost type, so Zubat does not get Stab, and it's only 30 base power. But it does have a chance to flinch, so I'm very glad we didn't flinch there. That would have been annoying. Alright, down goes Zubat. Wouldn't mind another Zubat. Oh, Scorupy, that makes sense. That's a very ninja-like Pokemon. And Scorupy is Bug and Poison type, so Icicle Spear it is. Fell Stinger, I actually don't know what that does. I think it's a Bug type move. Yeah, not super high base power. Maybe it can poison you. That would kind of make sense. It'd be kind of cool to have a bug move that could poison you. Looks like Scorpy has a pretty decent defense, which that sounds about right. Oh, knock off! There goes our berry. Although I think we get it back at the end of the battle. I'll have to double check that. I'm pretty sure that was a good change. I do like that change. That one makes sense. All right, this is going to be a tough one. I don't know if we're in range of Ice Shard, but we're slower though, right? So Or is it speed tie? I think we're slower. Alright, let's go for Ice Shard either way, because, you know, if we're slower, then Scruffy will have a chance to attack no matter what. Ooh, that actually didn't even do halfway there, did it? I might have made a mistake there. Alright, yeah, let's use Icicle Spear. I don't think Ice Shard will do it, so... Okay, good. So, the bad news is we have Toxic Spikes around our team. The good news is, Scorpy is about to faint. And because that is, I think, his last Pokemon, those Toxic Spikes will never have a chance to poison any of our dear team. Yay, good job. Alright, 2 Ninja Trio boys down, 1 to go, and... I thought I saw him up here, didn't I? Or was... No, it must have been this one I saw. Oh! No, it was this thing. Okay, so it was actually grass I saw. Just oddly colored grass. Maybe that's there to mislead you and make you think it's a ninja boy. Huh, where is the third one? He seems to be better hidden than the others. I see an item though, we'll grab that. Hey, a Super Repel. That's very useful. It is so much nicer walking around in the grass with a Super Repel. Maybe he's up ahead somewhere, because I'm looking for... Oh, what is that? Is that something, or is that just like a shadow? Oh, it's him! I found him! How's that for good eyesight? I am not a ninja, although if I was a ninja, I probably wouldn't tell you that I am. So who knows? Stunky! I can also sort of see a Stunky as a ninja's Pokemon. Scorpy and Zubat seem really appropriate though. Alright, Stunky is a poison and dark type. Oh, we didn't heal! Oh, I'm sorry, Swinoob, that was totally my fault. Okay, well, let's go ahead and switch out then. That's a shame too, because I really think he would have had a good shot against this Stunky if he had been fully healed, but... yeah, that would have been a 2-hit knockout, that would have been great. Okay, let's switch out to... let's bring out Gyarados. Mr. Viss is almost caught up to Gyarados, so... Nice to use a different Pokemon for a change. And I do have a feeling we'll be doing the next gym battle maybe next episode, more likely probably the one after. And I'll bring back our main team for that. And as we kind of catch up to levels, then I think we'll be using a little bit of each team, so... We will have a chance to use a lot of the Pokemon we haven't used in a bit. In the not-too-distant future, which is good. I miss Billy and Anna, Wind. We used them a little bit, I guess, in the other episode, but not as much as I would have liked. And Luxray is 38. It'll be a while before I use Luxray, I think, just because I want to make sure I catch up with the rest of the team. He'll be sort of our sure thing in our back pocket. Alright, I am going to heal up Swinoob, not make that mistake again. I probably should also buy some more potions. Actually, that's right, I have a bunch of Moo Milk. Maybe I should buy some more Moo Milk, because Moo Milk is, I think, pretty cheap, all things considered. And it heals up a good amount of health for this stage of the game. Yes, I'll use another one. I'm going to make a little note to myself here. Pokemart, Repel, and buy Milk. That's quite a cliche. And an Ultra Ball, okay. I will definitely use that at some point. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, it's foggy. Oh, we have to use defog. Okay. Good thing we have the gym badge. Although I guess they use the they add the Psyduck there because they don't want it to be just a pain to get here. They want it to be impossible. Although that would be pretty cool if it was possible to get here and just not like easy to do so. Like it would be annoying to navigate through the fog. And they could find some other way once you get there, I think, to make it so that you couldn't advance the plot. I guess they would just not have Cynthia show up. That'd be an easy way to do it. But whatever. Alright, I'm a little scared fighting this guy, but apparently he's not a trainer anyway. Oh, okay, so he is just a guy giving advice. And it's another ninja boy who'll be fighting us. That's probably better because obviously we're weak to fighting type attacks with Swinoob, but poison types are a little bit more up our alley. In fact, if we knew any ground moves, we'd be super effective against poison types, but unfortunately, I guess Sinnoh won't learn any ground moves for a while, and we, I think, are all out of ground TMs. Alright. Let's use Ice Shard. Zubat's probably faster. And I'm really curious if Ice Shard will be a one-hit knockout. It will. That's what I was hoping for. That way we can take out Zubat without taking any damage and without having to use any more potions. Scorpy. Okay, Scorpy will not be a one-hit knockout, so back to Icicle Spear it is. We've used a lot of those so far. And Venoshock. It's a pretty good move. I think it's base 60 or 65. And I think I already said this before, but Venoshock will do more damage if you are poisoned. So it's kind of like a version of Hex. Only 2 hits that time. Own Claws. That will increase its accuracy as well as its attack stat. I considered giving that move to my Metagross in my previous Let's Play in Alpha Sapphire, because it would be a really good move for him to know with some powerful but inaccurate moves. But in the end, I decided to give him the Wide Lens instead. And Rock Polish, because Metagross is also not super fast, only base 70 speed. Alright, so Scorpy is going to continue owning its claws, which is not the best strategy. Using it once is smart, although I would have used it at the very start of the battle. But it got a little bit greedy and never got a chance to attack with its increased accuracy and increased attack stat. Looks like Sinnoh might be a little bit of a slow XP gainer too. It seems like he's getting experience a lot slower than, for example, Eevee did. We had to see another Zubat though. It's funny, I usually hate seeing Zubats, but in this case they are nice and quick and easy to defeat. And a Golbat. Oh, interesting. Okay. So Golbat's probably faster too, but it probably will not faint to a single Ice Shard. But if I play my cards right here, I would bet that one Icicle Spear plus an Ice Shard will knock it out. So if I use an Icicle Spear on my first turn, and then use Ice Shard, that will give Golbat only one chance to attack. And we might even get really lucky here and just use Icicle Spear. Not quite. Okay, that's okay though. Because now I can use my strategy of following up with an Ice Shard. And down goes Golbat. And Mr. Screw to level 30. Gyarados 32. Wants to learn Aqua Tail. That's a tough one. Aqua Tail's a really cool move and it's more powerful than Waterfall, but it's less accurate too. So I'd rather give up 10 points of power for 10 points of accuracy. As long as that 10 points of accuracy gets you to 100, which it does in this case. Plus Waterfall gets the flinch chance too, so that's pretty nice. Alright, well, as much as I'm having a lot of fun here, we do have our repel going, don't we? Yeah. Oh, didn't see this trainer here. As an ace trainer, I have to take battles in stride. I need to stay cool and calm whether I win or lose. Yeah, otherwise you wouldn't be a cool trainer. You'd be an emotional trainer. Also, her hair blends in really well with the grass. I wonder if she learned from some of these ninja boys around here. Alright, so this will be our sort of boss fight of this episode. And we'll do the best we can here. Oh, a Ponyta. That's gonna be really hard. Especially a higher level, and we didn't heal. I think I might just go ahead and switch. Because I really don't want to leave Swinubin against that. Let's bring out Mr. Vis to finish things off. You've done a lot of hard work and hard battles this episode, Swinub. I think you deserve a nice rest. Let's tag team in Mr. Vis. And Flame Wheel, yeah. Ponyta probably would have been faster, and that might have been a one-hit knockout. I would not be surprised. Alright, nothing super effective against a fire type. See, this is when it would be good to have a rock type attack. And even though we faced some water types before, which our Thunderbolt was good against, if we had like Magical Leaf or Energy Ball, those grass type attacks would have been equally effective. Equally super effective, I should say. Alright, good job, Mr. Vis. And let's see who else she has. Grotle. Yeah, I like these cool trainers. They have some interesting Pokemon. Some cool Pokemon, you could say. Grotle, of course, is the evolved form of Turtwig. One of the other starters, the one that Lucas has. Alright, so, and it's not showing us, it must be, I bet Grotle has, can Grotle have Sap Sipper as a hidden ability? I don't know, maybe. But yeah, it's not showing us what's super effective, so we have to think about it. Now, Grotle, I don't remember if Grotle is just grass type or grass and ground. I know that when it evolves into Torterra, it will be grass and ground, and Turtwig is only grass. But Grotle I'm not sure about. I want to say it's part ground, so let's not use Thunderbolt. Let's use Hex, because Hex is 65, plus Stab, that should be like 97.5, if I did my math right, which is more than the 90 base power of Psychic and Thunderbolt. And Grass is even against Ghosts. I have to remind myself that, like, consciously, because my instinct always says it's not very effective, but that's just because Ghastly Haunter and Gengar are Ghost and Poison type, and Grass is not good against Poison. So you wouldn't want to use Grass against, like, Gengar, but using it against Mischievous or Mismagius is okay. Ah, we lost. You did, but it was a fun battle. I appreciate having to use a few different Pokemon there. Alright, well, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. No major progress this episode, but I feel like we are getting a little bit closer to our next gym battle, and of course, once we do that, we will expand our teams, and also get to see what's in Celestic Town. There'll be some really cool stuff to do there. So that's it for me at night. I did these last 3 episodes all tonight, and it is getting late, so I'm going to eat some food and go to bed. But I hope you all enjoy the rest of your days, and I will catch you all in the next episode.